Today we are looking at top 5 things you absolutely must do before starting your automations in Home Assistant. So here we go. Tip number 1. Enable advanced mode. Make sure to enable advanced mode in your user profile. This is very important. This will unlock additional configuration options, giving you better control over your automations and devices. So let's see how to do this. In your Home Assistant, go to your user profile on the left, bottom left, scroll down, and you see advanced mode here. Make sure this is checked. Tip number 2. Set a static IP to Home Assistant server. This is a must-do that ensures it remains accessible on your network all the time. This is important. If IP changes each time you restart, you won't be able to log into Home Assistant interface, and that is not good. Most routers can do this. All you need to do is log into your router's interface, find LAN settings or network settings or advanced settings or something similar, and look for DHCP reservation or static IP. I will show you as an example on my router where this setting can be found. I will bring the phone to the screen right here. Just 1 second. I'll make it larger. I will scroll down. I can see the advanced settings here. Just scroll down and find address reservation. This is the setting you need. Just go into your router and find this setting, or static IP or something similar. Then find your Home Assistant on your network, find the IP address you already have, and make a reservation to always have that IP address. Tip number 3. Name your devices. When you integrate your devices, make sure you give them the name that allows you to know where the devices are located. Most devices need battery replacement, so if you don't know which one is which, that will be difficult to do. Plus, when creating your automations, you must know which device to use. So for example, I just integrated an IKEA plug, and I got to this stage. This is the part where you have to change the name. So when the device is seen by your Zigbee or Wi-Fi app, just change the name into whatever you want to name it. In my case, I'm gonna name it Office 1 Plug. I'm gonna use it in my office. Tip number 4. Use NABU CASA or a VPN solution so you can access your Home Assistant when you're not at home. If something happens, you won't get any notifications if you don't have this option. For NABU CASA is a straightforward process. I have the webpage on my screen right now. Just follow the steps, create an account, and it's a paid service. You can pay yearly and it doesn't cost so much. For a VPN solution or SSL solution, I will come back with some videos in the future. Tip number 5. Backup. Do regular backups, as it could be possible when working on something, things to get out of hand. And if they do, and if you don't have a backup, you lose hours of work. If you have a backup, you can always go back to that time that Home Assistant worked. So when you create automations or make any changes, please create a backup. Let's create a backup right now. We need to go to Settings, we need to go to System, then Backups, and we're gonna do a manual backup right now. Click Manual Backups, and from the right hand side of the screen, just press Backup Now. From these options, choose Manual Backup. And if you have a media, for example, camera recordings, you need to tick this one as well. And if you share a folder that is often used by add-ons, just click this one as well. In my case, I'm not going to use them. So I'm going to go next. We're going to give a backup name. Please use today's date or when you make the backups date, because you know exactly when the backup was made. So today is 8th of March, 2025. Locations. We go to Customs and we want to save this on our system. But if you want it on the Home Assistant Cloud, just click this one as well. And you just click Create Backup. This process will take a few minutes depending on your system and how many automations you have. We have our backup right here. We just need to click these 3 dots on the right hand side here and download them to our laptop or PC. It's crucial that you do this because you need to have the backup whenever you need it. Just click download and that's it. I think these are important steps to do before getting started. If I missed any, please let me know in the comment section. Automating your home can be both fun and rewarding and frustrating in the same time. If you're just starting out, my videos can guide you through the process. I share the steps I took in the beginning and highlight the challenges I faced along the way. As you start understanding the basics on how automations work, you'll find that practice not only makes perfect, but also makes everything more intuitive and enjoyable. Now that we covered these steps, let's see how automations works in Home Assistant. We go to Settings again and go to Automations and Scenes. On the bottom right, you can see Create Automation. Just click on it and create new automation. This is the automation menu, and on here we have the following. The when. That is a trigger, when something happens and you want something to turn on or off or give you a notification or whatever. Then we have the and if. If this is a condition to the trigger. Let's say you want something to happen, but only if you are at home, for example. If these conditions are not met, the automations won't run. Then we have the then do. This is the action. For example, if the door opens, turn on a light. So let's do a simple automation right now. For instance, I have a door sensor. We can use this one. And I have a living room light. So when the door is open, turn on the living room lamp for 2 minutes. But let's put an if condition if the time is after 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So let's add the trigger. Just click on Add Trigger, click on Device, and I will look for my back door. I found my back door, and as a trigger we take back door opened. Now we create the and if. This is the condition. We said we want this to happen only if it's after 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So we add a condition and we go to time. Press on time and we say it's after. Just click 5 o'clock, and then we need to do the action, turn on a light. Click on Add Action, and we go down here, Other Actions, and Perform an Action. We click here and we say light, turn on. And from Choose a Device, we look for, let's say, this LED. That's my kitchen LED. So let's say we want this to turn on, and you just click Save. We need to name the automation, and we call it Turn on Kitchen LED. And save. You can give it a whatever name you want. Now the automation is set. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy my videos and you find them helpful. Please like and subscribe. That will help me a lot. Till next time.